Cancer is the leading cause of most deaths. Worldwide, recent studies have shown that even popular foods can trigger it. You might have just eaten one of them while watching this. Here is a list of the cancer-causing foods that we should be getting rid of. 1. Refined sugar. It has earned its nuts a sweet nickname poison, as it is absent of any nutritional value. It deprives the body of its vitamins and nutrients so it can be digested. Refined sugar has been credited with cancer cells. Not so sweet after all. Soda pop gives that refreshing taste caused by all the sugars, colors, and chemicals that add acid to the body. All these can encourage the growth of cancer cells, a type of sugar used in sodas. Namely, fructose was linked with pancreatic cancer, according to a certain study for methylamine hazel. In soda was also studied to be a potential carcinogen. This chemical turns colas and soft drinks to a delicious brown hue. 3. Processed meats. Additives and chemicals are added to meat to preserve its shelf life and improve its that processed meats are indeed. After reviewing 800 studies concluded that processed meats are indeed carcinogens. Eating 4 pieces of bacon daily raises the risk of getting colorectal cancer by 18%. Meats of this type are not sold fresh and include sausage, bacon, ham, turkey sausage, and hot dogs for red meat. The World Health Organization found out in their studies that red meat is another probable cancer-causing agent in humans. According to them, colorectal, prostate, and pancreatic cancers have links from eating red meat. Enjoying a few scraps of meat occasionally is very different from having a daily dose of red meat. 5. Microwave popcorn. Although popcorn is thought of as a healthy snack containing potassium, iron, and fiber, but the chemical that lines the microwavable bag decomposes and forms a compound linked to its liver and pancreatic cancer. Another chemical for its flavoring can cause another condition called bronchiolitis. Obliterans cooling the popcorn before opening it decreases the chance of developing it. 6. Dirty fruits. Fruits undergo a bath of pesticides in the fields. Some of these pesticides have been linked to cancer in the Environmental Working Group Shopper's Guide to Pesticides in Produce. Apples, peaches, grapes, and strawberries contain the highest concentrations of pesticides and made it to the list of the dirty dozen fruits. 7. Potato chips. Potatoes contain a cancer-causing chemical that's activated with high-temperature cooking. The chemical acrylamide is found in plastics and paper making, as well as in cigarette smoke. The National Toxicology Program and the International Agency for Research on Cancer termed it as a probable human carcinogen. 8. French fries. If French fries and potato chips are from potatoes, and potato chips are termed as a probable human carcinogen, then French fries are cancer-causing to the acrylamide activation. At high temperatures is probably not the worst case of variations of potato foods. Potatoes are also on the dirty dozen while they're hot. 9. Farmed salmon. Salmon tastes good and is a source of omega-3, but canned salmon sounds much better than farm-raised salmon. Overcrowding of farm-raised salmon to raise the volume of fish leads to health issues. One observation is their color as their natural one, therefore they're fed with chemicals to have a reddish-pink hue. Me always search the labels to see where the salmon comes from. 10. Canned tomatoes. Some countries use a chemical named bisphenol A or BPA for the lining in the cans of tomatoes and other canned foods. It is banned in other countries because of its toxicity. Tomatoes are acidic and can cause the BPA to leach out of the lining of the cans. To the tomatoes, BPA has been linked to several issues like heart diseases, diabetes, and cancer. Glass jar lids also contain BPA, so it cannot be used as a substitute. Fresh organic tomatoes might be the safest choice. 11. Hydrogenated oil. Liquid oil that is chemically processed to turn solid is called hydrogenated oil. It is used to increase the food's shelf life when ingested. These alter the structure of human cell membranes. The doubled risk of breast cancer in women is caused by high levels of trans fat. Baked foods, deep-fried foods, margarine, etc. are those that contain trans fat. 12. White flour. Refined or white flour, as natural flour that is stripped of all its nutrients. This type of flour undergoes bleaching where chlorine gas is used. White flour is also high on the glycemic index, meaning blood sugar and insulin levels spike after eating. There is evidence that cancer-promoting effects are found in the process. A study stated that refined carbohydrates were linked to a 220% increase in breast cancer among women. 13. Alcohol-damaged livers. From alcohol abuse should not be a surprise. Other liver diseases include liver poisoning and liver cancer. Since 1988, the International Agency for Research on Cancer listed alcohol as a cancer agent. Scientists have also found out that cancers are more common among heavy drinkers. Other cancers such as in the mouth, throat, breast, and bowels are developing due to drinking too much alcohol. 14. Pickles and other salted food. Pickles are cucumbers that went through the pickling process of fermentation in salt, vinegar, and seasoning. They contain probiotics, which is good. However, they also contain too much sodium that makes pickles get linked to stomach cancer. A team of doctors found out that gastric cancer patients ate a lot of pickles than cancer-free patients. 15. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs. A study showed a link between genetically modified corn and cancer. Genetically modified organisms are living organisms. Mostly plants that have their DNA or genetic material aren't officially manipulated to deliver the benefit of the best produce and to keep them protected from insects. They are more prevalent in markets around the country. The health effects of these products have not conclusively been determined on humans, but it has been sensed to be harmful. Through time, 16. Artificial sweeteners. High doses of sweetener in rats, according to saccharin studies, showed that it caused cancer in 2005. A study showed that rats which ingested aspartame, a popular artificial sweetener, developed lymphoma and leukemia. These rats, however, ingested loads of diet soda, a day roughly between 8 to 2083 cans. 17. Diet products. Processed foods that have high levels of sodium. Artificial flavors and artificial colors to make them more appealing are linked to cancer. Chemicals in products such as diet sodas or low-fat dairy products have been linked to several types of cancers, heart problems, and other serious and potentially lethal health issues. 18. High-fat foods. Fats and cancer are linked limitedly, but eating foods high in fat can cause other health problems, which could eventually lead to cancer. Primarily obesity. Obesity increases the risk of bowel, pancreatic, breast, and kidney cancer, while a low-fat diet can help you maintain a healthy weight and avoid this risk. 19. Animal-based foods. Cancer survivors need to stay clear and avoid eating non-organic animal-based products. Numerous research studies suggest that animal-based products are cancer cells' favorite food, which makes them grow and develop if one wants to live long without meat. Maybe it's time to be vegan. 20. Smoked meat. Red meat and fish are typically smoked food. The smoking process retains large amounts of hazardous tar, known to be a carcinogen. Smoked meats are high in sodium and probably linked to bowel cancer. Barbecued foods should not be burnt on the outside, as this can cause cancer as well. 21. Dairy products. Increased risk of ovarian and prostate cancers, and possibly even breast cancers, may be linked to the consumption of milk, cheese, and other dairy products. Further research is needed for the relationship. The Cancer Research UK indicates that milk helped decrease the risk of bowel cancer because of its calcium amount. These were all the cancer-causing foods that you should avoid. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.